In this video I will first show you how to achieve a PowerPoint file in C#, then I will explain applications of this. All code will be in the description box. First you need to add a reference to the PowerPoint object library. I'll assume you already know what the using keyword is used for here. We use these two lines to create aliases for later. Next, we create all of our class variables. This is how a new PowerPoint presentation is made. This creates a new instance of the application. Because multiple presentations could be opened at once, this just grabs all of them. On this line, we add a blank presentation to our previous var. This just sets a layout template for a new slide we use when adding slides. Finally, we grab a collection of slides. Now we look at these two functions. The bottom one is pretty self-explanatory, so we'll focus on the top. So here we add a new slide based on two parameters. The first is the slide number. Slide numbers are one-indexed, which is why we +1. The second param is our custom layout we made earlier. Now that we have a blank slide, we add our text as notes. In this case, we can safely assume that there is a note page with the correct amount of shape indices because we created this slide ourselves. Next we have to save our new PowerPoint. We do that using the presentation's save as method, which takes three parameters. First is save destination path. Second just says how this presentation should be treated. Third is one of Microsoft's proprietary types, the IMSO tri-state. This just has to do with file config. Finally, we make sure to safely close what we were working with. Open is very similar. The only difference is in the new presentation add. Here we just call the presentations.open method and simply pass in a file path. We use another function to pass the existing slides. First, we create a string var that will hold all notes. Next, we use a for loop to traverse each slide. We assign this so we can look at a specific slide easier. Remember, slides are one-indexed, so we add 1. Now, we check if that slide has a notes page, and if it is in the right format. If it does, we add the text there to var str. Finally, we return this. And that's it for this class. To get a working example, you need these in the Form 1 class. PPT could be a function var and probably should, but screw it. Let's keep it a class var slightly smiling face. The rest of this is all pretty self-explanatory. We also need this. Examples. We set up our UI to look like this. Then, upon opening an established PowerPoint with speaker notes, we see this. Examples. Let's try save. Let's say we start with this. Upon saving, we get a PowerPoint with 3 slides saved for us. Applications. Speaker notes in PowerPoint are a very powerful thing. Speaker notes are tied to the slide. I can record each slide separately, which is really useful considering my voice. Here are the first couple of slides and the PowerPoint recording screen for my DKC video. For these types of videos, I like to create a script file so my subtitles are accurate. In the past, I would have to manually go through each slide and copy my speaking notes. With this, I no longer have to do that. Another really good use for this is creating notes for text-to-speech. In fact, I am using this method to create this video. Disclaimer. I am not an expert. This just works for my purposes. I will leave links to more experienced C# coders in the description of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Feel free to leave any questions regarding this in the comments section.